Hey guys, welcome back to Social Prodigy. Today we'll talk about DMX's best moments. Let's head into it. A week after reportedly overdosing and suffering a heart attack, DMX has died, multiple outlets report. Born Earl Simmonds, the rapper and actor was a foundational member of the RoughRiders HipHop Collective, celebrated for breakout albums like 1998's It's Dark and Hell is Hot, and its quickly arriving follow-up, Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood. As comfortable ripping through confessional tracks like 1998's Slippin', as he was propulsive party jams like X Gon' Give It To Ya, DMX helped shape the sound of rap at the turn of the century, favoring a verbally aggressive style that rarely relented and frequently stunned. He still holds the distinction of being the only musician to have albums charted #1 on the Billboard 200 5 consecutive times, and remains one of the most celebrated artists in all of hip-hop. DMX died Friday at White Plains Hospital in New York on Friday, his family confirmed to People. Today, we want to present to you some of the best moments from his musical career. Born Loser, 1992. It was a far softer, flightier, even funnier DMX, who made this his major label debut through Rough House, Columbia. Back in 1992, his flow into jingle-jangling production of this track was closer to an LL Cool J than the working dog DMX would have been known for, even though he does refer to himself as having to scrap with a pit because I tried to take his bone. Still, the single deserved more attention than it got at the time. A pink slip from Rough House after Born Loser failed to win. Time to Build, 1995. A snaggingly insistent track from the Irv Gotti Prodigy Geronimo not only pitted the growlier DMX against a fellow rough edge MC, Ja Rule, it showed that X could stand his ground against another New York boroughs rapper, Jay-Z. Though this tough track set the stage for Ja, Jay, and DMX's Murder Inc. Triumvirate, a planned album that would never materialize as egos grew and feuds commenced. That's one major missed opportunity: RoughRiders Anthem. This is where and when things got real for DMX. Along with finding his true style in a deeper, heavier bark, a hood survivalist philosophy and spirituality, and a simpler, repetitive lyrical line, DMX met his match in the co-writing and co-producing muscle of a young Kasim Dean, also known as Swiss Beats, and his steely, synth-driven groove. The Omen, 1998. Considering that much of DMX's most operatically metallic work with Swiss could be identified as industrial, it's fascinating to hear a hook when X boxes with the goth metal devil himself, Marilyn Manson. The hardcore aggro rapper, battling himself and several ideological voices, also portrays DMX's constant struggles between what was right and what was wrong within the soul. Slippin', 1998. His most haunting and genuinely soulful of DMX's songs finds the rough rapper melodically adrift over a languid Grover Washington Jr. sample, telling an autobiographical tale from childhood to, well, the song's video is scarily prescient in that it shows DMX taking what could be his last ambulance ride. Beyond his crystal balling, Slippin' contains one of the sly's verses. See, to live is to suffer but to survive. That's to find meaning in the suffering. I'm slipping, I'm falling, I can't get up. Get me back on my feet so I can tear up. Ready to Meet Him, 1998. Tucked at the end of Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood, his second album of 1998, DMX embraces and tests his faith by conversing with God about what is and what ain't right. For over 7 minutes, into a sparely orchestrated score and twittering rhythm from Swiss Beats, DMX wrestles with existential dilemmas and ethical street dramas with sincerity and rage. X Gon' Give It To Ya, 2003. From the start of the theme song for his 2003 crime drama Cradle to the Grave, and eventually Deadpool and Deadpool 2, DMX laid claim to the streets and to the pop hardcore hop game he all but created with the lyric, "Don't get it twisted, this rap is my." This time, however, Swiss Beats' stammering pulse, combined with a militaristic rat-a-tat rhythm, lent the track an added layer of complexity for the hyperactive rapper to bounce off like a pinball. Give him what they want, 2006. 14 years after his first shot with Sony, DMX returned to Columbia with a Scorched Earth, sing-songy track, as Scott Storch co-write and production. Once that title's repetitive woof gets in your ear, it's rough to get out. Lord Give Me a Sign, 2006. Another Storch co-write, another Storch production, this time with a persistently needling guitar click, and an ever so slightly gentler DMX in a repeat performance of the Reaching Preach from the 1998's Ready to Meet Him. What's different? Since the last time we talked, the walk has been hard. Now I know you haven't left me, but I feel like I'm alone. That loneliness plagued DMX's life in music, that hard walk, throughout his time on Earth, an empty hole you could only hope he'd fill before it was all over. What do you think about DMX? Let us know in the comment section. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.